Beats race like thunder's roar. In this battle, take the floor. Eyes on stars, not on the ground. In this whirlwind I am found. Break the chains that hold me tight. In the silence find my might. Hope is born in every breath. Life's a force that conquers death. Hold your ground, stand tall and free. There's a fire inside of me. Through the fear and through the pain, sunshine follows every rain. Hold your ground, stand tall and free. There's a fire inside of me. Through the fear and through the pain, sunshine follows every rain. Break the chains that hold me tight. In the silence find my light. Hope is born in every breath. Life's a force that conquers death. Hold your ground, stand tall and free. There's a fire inside of me. Through the fear and through the pain, sunshine follows every rain.
We're back. It's been a while. We're just gonna dribble some stuff and reminisce on our first season in Stars TS2 10th anniversary. Shout out to the Stars people. And we got sucked into this series. So this is the first race at Nürburgring. It was pretty sweaty. We turned up and these blokes are rapid. Captain Underpants smashing Apex. He's working up HPR a little bit here. So very sweaty. I think Muffin took out this one. Apex does get the job done on HPR. Jarman jumped us in the pits, so well done to him, and we got a solid P5. And that was that race. We then went on to Sardinia, 2 races here, and we got a little bit racy here on the inside with Apex. Made it stick. Let's get racy. That's what they say, isn't it? Hang on, I've just got to open up a Barry vodka. Oh, because Apex is making me sweat. We always felt a little nervous around some of these races. We do consider ourselves a just turn up guy, and it is what it is. but we're doing all right. We knew Apex was going to have a look-see, but we've got a few tricks in our little bag there, Apex. We held him off for that corner, at least. He does get us in the end. Always a pleasure racing near Apex. Gives lots of room, and Fog Doggy in the background, my teammate, has been murdered. Well, he murdered himself quite a few times. Fog Doggy was very quick around here. Muffin takes out race 1. Apex holds on. HPR, he's a rapid bloke. Aussie, good job. He held us off. So we are racing for Mashed Spuds Racing. Shout out to Spud and to LJ as well for getting us involved in the Track Stars. Spud picked us up. He was stupid enough to let us drive for him, and we didn't want to let the old Spuddo down. Race 2, not very good for us. I think this is our worst move of the whole series. Everything else, we're pretty much tappy free. We don't like giving out the tappies. A lot of these blokes they like a tappy and a bomb. So let's get the bomb out of the way. We were not paying attention. We were looking at, I think it was Jarman behind us, or Kennedy. The lag was not helping us out in the VR. We do get a little bit sick. We've got Mason, I think that's KPL. Bassman, I think he gives us a little push along. Shout out to him as well. He hosted a lot of these lobbies, probably all of them, I don't remember. And a WRT car off the track. Shout out to WRT as well. But after our shocking, crappy move, we had to try and make up some ground, and Fog Doggy was getting racy. Let's throw it up the inside. We make it stick, but we're getting sweaty. So sweaty, I need to have another sip of Barry. Oh, that's good, Barry. That's good vodka. So, yeah, not much else to say about this one. Oh, that's right, Pertz. Pertz is a defensive genius. Shout out to Pertz and Hedges. Always a pleasure driving near you guys. They are quick. Don't be fooled. Some tracks a little bit off the pace. It's the same with us. Other tracks, they are weapons. And I reckon Pertz, driver of the day for this round. He is defending, and there's a train line behind and we can't get past. We did have Fog Doggy on the blower. I think eventually I said just go around the outside, mate. He won't expect it. As we get a little push. Meanwhile, HPR, Apex and Muffin are just driving off into the distance. And Pertz, legend, mate, just knows where to put the car. Doesn't swerve. I'm not a fan of the old swervies. I mean, I don't mind if you defend. But the old left and right, says Foggy, gives him a bit of a tap. He pulls out. And Pertz carries on. But Hedges as well. They'll show their defensive line pretty early and they stick to it. So I think you guys have got some great racecraft. I won't say what I really think of some other drivers as we have another sip of Barry. So Pertz, he held us up good for 2 or 3 laps. We knew he liked the inside, so let's just lick the stamp, make it stick, and whew, we were sweating, Pertz. Had to work for that one. And that is the kind of racing I like. I don't care if you're first, second, or if you're in P last, as some people will say, sheep stations. I'm going to race, and we're going to race clean. I'm not going to touch you, even though I wiped out Aussie. So that one was over. I think P5 and 6 for Foggy and myself. We've got Al Dusty in this one, and Daytona. Lobby was lagging bad. And then that happened. Game over. You can find, you can go through the back catalogue of the Furbinator and watch this in glorious VR. And I think for half the lap I couldn't stop laughing. And a race 2 at Daytona. We got a shocking start. I think we came P8 in both. I think Dusty did alright. We've got Al Dusty in this one. Dusty came on board for the 3rd driver in mashed spuds. Gordok, he's just taking in the scenery. WRT. Shout out to WRT. We'll get to that a little bit later. Great looking liveries. And I really don't remember much about this. I think Matty, Muffin and Apex just raced away. And then it was on to Road Atlanta. We need another Barry. This was race 2. Race 1 we came P3. Foggy gets a brilliant start. Al Dusty is in as well. We're all on the blower. We are dribbling hard. Dusty not having the greatest race. Matt took out the first race of this round. Apex was second. And this was probably the most comfortable track for the whole series that we felt in the big Lexus. So Trackstars Super GTs, it is Nissan versus Lexus. A few latecomers were able to drive the Honda. And Nissan a little bit quicker on the straight. Lexus does have a few perks. It does handle a lot better than the Nissan, I felt. But we were struggling to try and get the pace out of it. Definitely don't have the pace that, say, a Spud or a HPR has. Even Xylon is pretty quick. But we were getting a little bit excited in the chat. Dusty wasn't. He'd had enough. But Apex has a penalty. Or he's about to get one. party poppers were going off. I think there were a few track limits. I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know, Apex. There's his 1 second penalty. That puts us in front, and Fog Doggy is going, and team orders came through. Switcheroony, switcheroony. Well, actually, Fog Doggy was like, get past, you're quicker, get past. And we did the switcheroony in the worst possible spot. Apex got through, and now we were going to sweat for 10 laps to try and keep Apex behind. This is pretty much how the race stayed. We were looking in the mirror. We saw the big Nissan. Matt has just flown away. Too rapid, mate. And for the remainder, we were sweating. Apex quicker on this back half. We were able to stretch the gap a bit through the middle section. And around we went. This was the best result. P3 in race 1 and P2 in race 2, and vice versa for Apex. Foggy did well. I think this was a penalty round for Muffin, unfortunately. Something happened. It wasn't going to be added to his drop round, but Muffin, being as quick as he is, would be able to bounce back for sure. Barry. Oof. Barry Vodka. Shout out to Barry Vodka. Oh, that's good. On to Spa. It was just one race. We got a cracker launch on the inside of Apex and Jarman. WRT going a little bit wide there. Our exit was terrible though. Jarman all over us. Can we get into the suck? That's all I was thinking. Big Lexus, get into the suck of Matt. And we're going to pull across, but the big Nissan is coming. We knew Jarman was going to send it. And he just couldn't pull it up. We got back on track. We're tapping Apex as well. Dusty's coming through, nearly wiping out Apex. We're all just trying to settle in, and then the door's open. I'm just saying, everybody come on in. Yep, you're welcome. Come on in. No ID needed. Just come on down. And I don't think this was a good round for us. We just didn't have the pace. I can't remember where we finished. Maybe 6th. We couldn't keep up with HPR was too quick. I think we just struggled with the Lexus on this one. Dusty was wanging along. I can't remember how Dusty went. I think something might have happened, or he was flying. I think this was the first race for this fella. Sick, basic white livery. But that was that, I think. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. About P5, I think we were. Apex knew, this was a funny one. Apex knew Muffin was there, but kind of pulled across and didn't know that he'd gone to the inside. A few laughs after the race. Apex lucky to recover. Well, that's right, Dusty and I did a switcheroony, and I think Dusty just had some accidents going on. here we are, but I don't know what stint. This might have been stint 2. We're in the big Nissan WRT. Shout out to LJ. LJ sent us a message. Hey, Furbinator, do you want to be my enduro partner? And I said, are you crazy, mate? You really think that's a good idea? He said to just turn up, and that's what we did. I think this might have been my second stint. I think I did stint 1. Yeah, stint 1 and stint 2. We started from the back, stint 1, I think. And we thought we'd get a little bit racy in the big Nissan, and I can't remember who that was. Someone just died. So this is the mains enduro. We were eligible from race 1. You've got to finish in P5 or better. But then someone's got to want you. I don't know why LJ wanted to drive with me. We had some good laughs. And we could adjust the downforce. Probably a little bit too much tuning for the Furby brain. And away we went though. So, big names, we've got Red 1, we've got Fog Doggy in here driving for Sputto. Watch out, Fog Doggy. So, my teammate, but not in the enduro. Big Nissan is coming through, Foggy. But we know Foggy's just going to throw it. He's going to give it a crack. That's what I love about the Fog Doggy. He doesn't care who you are, where you are on the track. He is going to race and give it a good crack. Absolute legend. We held him off. There was a little bit of sweat there. And we could stretch the big Nissan. I think we finished P6 or something. I can't remember. Now it was the Bathurst weekend. And the lag. Jarman running the one small baby hamster wheel internet. That's just Gran Turismo things. So this was the Saturday night, 41 laps, and we had the Bathurst 1000 the following day, the Enduro with LJ. So this was kind of a little bit of a warm-up, get used to the cars and the track. The track hasn't changed though, we just turned up. Didn't feel that great in the Lexus. We were just going to pump out the laps at a reasonable, safe pace. Water Arrow making an appearance, I think. So we did that for 41 laps. Apex had a few little dramas coming down the hill. Had to pit early. We jumped him in the pits, and this is pretty much the finishing order. Well done to Muffin. Jarman did a good job. Matty as well. So we did pick Apex. I think this put us into like P3 or 2 of the championship, and we were like, whatever. That must be a mistake. Now we're in the Enduro. Stint. I don't know, stint 2. Yeah, it would have been stint 2. Stint 1, we launched off the line. LJ had qualified really well. Fog Doggy was in front of us, put it in reverse, and we just launched right into the back of Fog Doggy. Shit was going everywhere. Cars were getting hammered. We did a full lap, and cars were getting even hammered on the Conrod straight, and I thought, oh well, I'll exit, it's going to be a restart. No, it wasn't. Thanks, Trackstars. Just kidding. So we did one lap in the first the first stint. LJ had streaming problems, and when he started his stream up again, was streaming the Spa race. So when I called him, he was a little confused, like, huh? What? I thought you were oh, hang on. I'm streaming the wrong race. So we needed some redemption. We were going to get racy. We sent it on Smithy. We wanted to just stick behind Dallets. I think Dallets eventually does bin it. A little bit of a skiddy. Bazza is a wangin'. We were in P2 for quite a while. Shout out to Jokin. Jokin was relaying some info from the Trackstars stream. Greenie was coming. We weren't going to hold him up. He was on better tyres from a later pit stop, and Greenie is way faster than us. We're not mucking around. We're going to hold on to P3. We had a good gap to HPR. And Ridwan had a lot of damage through this race and still able to be the sensei he is and get the win. I think we ended up P5 or 6 again, maybe 7 for the Bathurst Enduro, even with our crappy stint 1. Then it was off to St. Croix. One race, 24 laps. We didn't really know where we were going. Tappies in this one. A few little upset people. We were just going to sit back and watch the show. Trackstars does emphasise lap 1, be very cautious. Double points for murder on lap 1. And Apex did get pushed wide. Old bomb break and push wide trick. We nearly hit the wall there. Excusez-moi. We're just going to settle in and follow Captain Underpants. Lexus struggled here. We struggled a little bit here in the Lexus. The Perts behind us close it in. Oh, Underpants is going to do some Austin Powers right about now. First race with Stingers as well. Shout out to Stingers. Another rapid bloke enters the mix. And away Apex goes. Apex will pit early and do a pretty good recovery. There's Matt and Muffin. Stingers not far behind. Hold on to it, Stingers. HPR, Water Arrow. We're just cruising along. Oh, I think we get a P4 here actually, because HPR just hands it to us. And away he goes. So, not a bad result for just rolling around, not setting cracking pace. Apex came across in P6. Good recovery there, matey. I think Apex was still on top of the championship. And we missed a round or two. We had our drop round as well, of course, and by the end of it, I think we'd gone from second in the championship to about 8. We weren't going to hold that position with all these blokes. And then it was on to the Enduro. I think this was stint 2, and this is the greatest move. Get in there, Fog Doggy. World Tour driver, Guy Barbara, you are nothing, mate. Get out the way. There he goes. Fog Doggy, go. Go, son, go. So a lot of squabbling. It's like 4 wide. Everyone getting a racy. Curry in there as well. Shout out to Curry. First league series we did was the Mitch Curry Alpha series. By the end of it, everybody hated the Alpha. But Mitch Curry, legend, mate. Focusing on the iRacing. So if you are into iRacing, man, be sure to go find old Curry on Discord. He's got a good series going. Heaps of blokes. Bazza in there. Apex trying to recover a little bit. And we are just trying to make up some ground. I think we did alright here. I can't remember, LJ. LJ smashed out some laps. I think it sort of went that, you know, LJ and I would have a pretty crappy stint and then a good one. LJ had a cracker qualifier at Bathurst. I think a lot of people are like, who are these blokes? It's WRT, the Green Machine. And then it was off to, where are we? Oh, we're getting close to the end. Dragon Trail. We don't even need to talk about this that much. We all pull up. Bazza in like a wrecking ball. Hit and run. Nearly takes out Apex. Stingers is dead. Not the greatest driving, but anyway. Still love you, Bazza. And we got swamped. Absolutely swamped. I think we came second last in this one and probably 8th in the last race. We missed a round or 2. But we will, we'll kind of wrap it up. I've dribbled enough. Good season. Super formulas next year. We'll be on to that one for sure. Everyone who raced in Track Stars, cheers for being welcoming. Sputto, legend. Apex, legend. LJ, legend. Stingers, legend. You know, there's some fast blokes. It only makes you get faster. So until next year, we'll probably see you back there. This is Apex had to beat Matt. He's just going to send it. It's getting racy. Stingers behind as well. But we will... we'll leave it there. We'll leave you with Apex's send. Oh, and my rubbish P9, I think it was. Oh, Pertz let us through. You didn't have to, Pertz. I mean, we were trying to catch Aussie Porsche. But they held us off. Pertz, gentlemen, as always. LJ, thanks for the enduro racing, mate. We'll see you next year. Go drink some more Barry. Oh, it's still going. Apex pulled over, let Bazza through. Knew he was in front of Matt and took out the championship. Well done, Captain Underpants. Well deserved. And I think Red One took out the mains. Shout out to those fellas. Good bunch of blokes. Sputto, Fog Doggy and Dusty, my teammates. Thank you for the dribble.